The unfortunate derogatory video was recorded on November 10, 2022 at the Chiana Senior High School. The leaked video went viral on November 11, 2022, causing disaffection among a cross-section of Ghanaians. The students were immediately suspended and a committee constituted to investigate the matter. However, on November 29, 2022, the Ghana Education Service, in a letter signed by the Director General, Dr. Eric Nkansa, dismissed the 8 students from school with immediate effect. Speaking to Citi News, some of the dismissed students say they are surprised at the dismissal and appealed for a second chance to finish their secondary education.
I was even thinking they were calling us to just give us punishment or something different to do. But when we got there with our parents, they gave us dismissal letter, which we were even crying in front of the director and then the district director, all of them, including our headmistress. But they were not having mercy on us. They only asked us to do an apology video, which we did. So now I am only pleading they should have mercy on us. We are left with few months to complete and come home. They should just have mercy on us, even if it is to sign a bond in the school, so that they will allow us to write our exams and come home. I'm willing to do that. Please have mercy on us. We were only imitating people on social media. We didn't think it would go this far. Please have mercy on us.
We are on our knees begging the government and the president that they should please calm down and then call us back to school, because education means a lot to us. We are female children. We can't just drop out like that. And secondly, we are in our final year. Our parents are not really happy with us, so we beg on them. They should please call us back to school. Education means a lot to us.
Parents and relatives of some of the dismissed students who described their wards' attitude as unfortunate say they have punished their wards enough over the matter and pleaded with the government to recall them to school.
I was very sad. When my ward came to the house, I even drove away from the house, because I've never insulted someone who is even grown up than me, not to talk of the president. And I am sincerely pleading on the behalf of them, all of them, for the president to reaccept them. Because we as fathers, they do things that are not good to us, but we can't avoid them.
It was a bit surprising to us. Our daughter or sister has been traumatized, and we are pleading with the authorities that they temper justice with mercy. And we know that these are children, and it's just youthful exuberance. So we wouldn't condone what they did. No responsible parent would condone what they did. It's wrong. But in the same vein, we shouldn't throw them to the wolves.
Although many have described the decision as harsh, the executive director of Africa Education Watch, Kofi Asare, said schools must be seen as a haven of discipline and not a den of indiscipline.
I have no reason not to support the decision to sanction the students for participating in that despicable act of misconduct. I think that we shouldn't encourage such behavior at all in our schools. We should be strict on discipline in our senior high schools. But I am happy that a sanction has been applied.
He also noted that the affected students have the right to appeal if they feel the sanction is unfair.
We are against anyone, whether the president or anyone from outside the school environment, interfering in the disciplinary processes of schools. It's not one of the ways to go. It also creates a situation where teachers inured to enhancing discipline in our senior high schools. It shouldn't be an option to be considered. If the girls in any way and their parents or other like-minded citizens feel that the process and the outcome is unfair, they have the right to appeal against the processes, or they can even go to court.
Meanwhile, Child Rights International, in a statement, called on the Ghana Education Service to publish the findings of their investigations, highlighting the concerns of due process followed in arriving at the conclusion to dismiss the students. It noted that education and moral principles are not subjects of dismissal, but for correctional and rehabilitation programs to ensure and uphold the best interests of children in all matters. To err is human and to forgive is divine. The 8 dismissed students of the Chiana Senior High School are appealing to President Nana Akufo-Addo and government as well as the Ghana Education Service to forgive them as they have learnt their lessons. They assure that this will never happen in their lives again and that given the chance they have repented from their sin and should be allowed to go back to school to finish up their education. For Citi News, Frederick Auni, Chiana.